What's going on, guys? I'm going to try to capture a live trade for us today here on screen. The market just opened. It's about a minute into the open here. I'm going to start filtering through some of our watch list stocks to see if any setups present themselves. I'll probably fast forward through this so you guys don't have to watch and just wait in anticipation of the actual trade. We'll move over to Tesla, for now and check it out. Nothing. It's okay. It's nothing really piquing my interest. Alibaba, come on. Got some data loading. Let's see. Zoom in here. It looks like it's trying to fill the gap above maybe, so we'll keep that in the back of our heads. Check in on the market real quick. It does look like it's trying to fill the gap to yesterday's high there. We do look good across the board in terms of internals. They're still high up above the zero line. So we'll see if we get the gap fill or not. But again, I'm just going to fast forward through this until we actually get to the trade setup so you don't have to sit through, however long it takes to find something good. All right, so the reason I have Facebook up here is because we do have what I like to call a pressure cooker top forming. Let's clean this chart up just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I'll get rid of the 20 as well. And now you'll notice exactly what I'm talking about. So all these touches here to this 273.50-ish level, looks like the market's trying to resolve that to the upside, and there is a gap to be filled all the way up to 278.54. So I do like it to the upside if we can take out maybe this first 5-minute high. Looks like we're about to do that. We'll just go ahead and hop in here. One contract at 380. Looks like we want to go ahead and start to fill this gap. So I'm looking for the gap fill target. My stop loss is going to be underneath the low of the day. And this is just going to be a one lot lesson. So what I'm aiming to do with some of these videos is essentially give you guys some examples of trades that you can take using only one lot, right? So I want to show you what's possible with one lot. Normally a position might be 5 to 10 contracts, but you can still do some pretty serious damage with just one contract as well. So we'll put a resting order out there targeting that area. So let's just take a guess and then we'll adjust as necessary. Let's see what that does. So that'll take us into about 50%, 70% of the gap fill area. We'll sort of monitor this for continuation higher. It does look like the ticks are holding down here in the bottom left. We'll flip over to the broad market as well for a moment. Back over on this chart, it looks like they're actually falling, so we're going counter trend here to what the broad market's doing, which isn't always the smartest idea, but I do like the setup there on Facebook, so we'll just stick with it. We'll see what happens here, and I'll keep you guys updated. So Facebook does look like it wants to continue here. There might be some point of contention at this 276.19 level. Reason being is that is a level of resistance actually from our daily time frame. If we flip back over to our other charts, you'll notice from back here it was a key support area. And normally when support is broken, it does turn into resistance. So we'll see what happens at this area. If it looks like it wants to sort of crumble back down, then maybe we'll put a stop loss in at break even. Somewhere underneath this green candle maybe. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll take this one in stride. We'll see what wants to happen here. So we can see Facebook is getting a little bit of resistance here at this level just because it's not slicing right up through it. We're starting to put in a little bit of an upper wick, not totally concerned yet. Again, we're well within the green right now, so we'll just wait this one out a little bit longer. Give it some time to work out in our favor. And again, hopefully once we start really trading into this gap with some strength, the volume picks up a little bit down here. Maybe we'll get our fill up here at 480. It's probably being a little bit conservative, but it's always good to sort of sell into strength, if you will, as opposed to get there and then see the thing back off and then you're totally left in the dust, on any sort of pullback. So I like where we're at still. It looks like we did print another green start to a new candle. We'll see if we can push up through this resistance. And again, I'll keep you updated. Looks like they're about to take us out maybe. We'll see on this little push here if we get the fill. 480, come on. Looks likely at this point, right? So here we are on the ask. Couple more, come on. Nice little push, Facebook. Let's go. and give us the 480 fill. Come on. So this is one of the annoying things about options, right? Is that sometimes you'll be on the ask, but because you're, trading a one lot or a two lot or whatever it is, you might not get the fill because other people are jumping in ahead of you. So can be a little bit annoying. Like you can see right down here, we are on the ask at 480. This is my order at 480, and we're right about here. So we'll see if we can get the fill. Again, looks like we want to. Facebook's trying to push higher. We just need to essentially cut the line here. And there we go. We're all out. So that's $100 on the day with just one contract in, a matter of just a few minutes. So I hope you can see what's possible with just one contract. If I was a really good trader, what I would probably have done is actually just set a trailing stop around, some number of cents below here. Because, we could ultimately capture some more upside. You can see the contract is now trading at $5 per contract. So that would have been, a little bit more, $120 a contract, but I'm happy with what we did. So I hope this was informative. This was a live trade. You could see that, we're in a live account right here. This isn't fake stuff. And again, this is a one lot lesson. I'm not trying to make a killing. I'm just sort of trying to share some information with you guys and show you what's possible with just one lot. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave a comment down below. Maybe I'll put out some more of these. So I just wanted to come back and revisit this. You can see we still have Facebook pulled up. The gap fill is up here, and we came and exactly filled the gap. And what I want you to notice is by no means was that a perfect trade on my end, right? You can see the high of the day on this contract was actually $5.90. So a whole $110 higher than where I sold it from. So what I want you to take away from that, though, is that one, depending on your time frame, I'm a short-term scalper, right? I was plenty happy with my, again, $100 per contract trade, getting that off before the gap fill happened ultimately. Because what if it didn't go all the way up there? Or again, what if, we started to try to sell into strength, but the pullback started, we couldn't get a fill. There's a number of different things that could happen. So in a short amount of time, again, I'm just happy to take the profit that the price was giving me. All right. Obviously, I'm not a perfect trader. If I was, I would have put my order right up here at $5.90, but I'm not. So keep your expectations realistic when it comes to trading. Again, you're not going to nail the top every time. You're not going to nail the bottom every time. You can see that I got in, if you remember, I got in on a market order down here as we started to break out. If I was a better trader, I probably would have tried to grab something a little bit lower with a limit order in maybe that first 5-minute candle. But again, no one's a perfect trader. And if you take anything away from this video, be okay with not nailing the top, not getting every bit of, profit out of your contract, because ultimately what that's going to lead you to have is fear of missing out. You're going to hold out on some trades. You'll probably turn some trades from green to red, which is ultimately, the worst thing for any trader. So just be aware of that. Not every trade is perfect, as you just witnessed there. Missed the top by over $100 on the contract, and that's a-okay. Right? My time frame is short. I can move on to other trades now, and it is what it is. On to the next opportunity. I did also want to make mention that in our Discord alert service, it's not really a service, it's completely free, but we did make this alert to other members, right? So that's this alert right here. Facebook trying to resolve pressure cooker top at that 273.50 level on the 5-minute chart, which is what you saw. That's what I was watching. And the time I made that alert, this is critical here. I made the alert at 9:33 a.m. before I got into the trade. So it's not like I got into the trade and then I encouraged my other followers of this chat to get into the trade behind me to, help push prices in that direction. No, this was a fair opportunity for everyone. The alert was made before the entry. Again, we'll show the entry here on the platform. If we come over to monitor, you'll notice that my entry time was here at 9:36, almost 4 minutes later from the alert. So that being said, if you want to join, it is linked down below in the description of this video, and it's completely free. And with that, one more time, I do wish you a green trading week.